This morning, I want to quickly speak on stress damages and our mental balance. I will want to quickly pull a 10-question survey, and I will want you to do a yes count for yourself. So if the question I ask is a yes for you, do a finger count for yourself. All right, the first question, which is number 1, is your smartphone the first thing you pick up immediately you wake up, and the last thing you drop off before you sleep? Number 2, do you go to sleep only when your body can't continue the day with you anymore? Keep the count. Number 3, do you become restless and bored as soon as there is nothing to keep you busy or interest you? So you pick up your iPad, your smartphone, your laptop in every spare moment you have. Keep the count. Number 4, do you have headaches at least twice or thrice every week? Okay. The next one, number 5. Do you have body pains regularly? Like it's a constant thing. Don't miss your count. Number 6, do you feel afraid constantly about your upcoming projects, your responsibilities, probably the bills and the things you have to sort? Probably during the time your children are on holiday, you are always scared at work because you don't know what is going on with them at home. Or probably if they travel and they are not around you, projects at work, and your relationship, your money. You always feel afraid that something might happen to your money or your investment. All right. Number 7, do you always find it difficult to stop your brain from thinking? During your spare time, you have nothing to do and you still cannot stop your brain from thinking. Keep the count. Number 8, are you always not having sound sleep, or you have difficulty sleeping? Despite you're exhausted, you still don't have sound sleep, or you have difficulty sleeping? Keep the count. Number 9, do you have some personal things in your life that when you think about it, it gets you tired, overwhelmed, because you don't know what you can do about it? Okay. Now, I'm not going to ask number 10 yet. If by chance there is a yes for you, you have a count from all the questions I ask, you are experiencing, that's a signal that you're experiencing a damage process of stress. Are you getting me? You are having a damage process of stress if you are going through any of the questions I placed. And that will lead me to give you what stress is all about. Stress is an emergency demand on us to defend us, to protect us, and to preserve us from threats and dangers. So stress is not bad. It is a protective measure. So stress is not a bad thing. So when we say, I'm going through stress or I'm having stress, stress is not a bad thing. But stress can become a bad thing. It's just like when you have emergency situation all the time. So let me give you how stress works. During the activities of stress, the brain works at its peak, like the maximum capacity it can function. So anytime there is that demand, that emergency demand from you, there is this that happens, that all the chemicals that helps your total body to function moves straight to your brain, and a portion of it from the brain is sent to your heart, and probably a little part of your body. So there are 3 major parts that all the body chemicals that you need to function is sent to. So out of all the organs in your body, only 3 are functional, majorly functional during those times. And that can become very damaging if it is constant, because that was supposed to happen only in times of emergency. All right? So I think I've explained that the body chemicals that facilitate hyperactivity of the brain is actually withdrawn from every other part of the body to serve just a very few part. If this becomes constant, it paralyzes the functionality of those other parts and also wear out those very few hyperactive parts. And that is when we have various diseases like hypertension, diabetes, cancer, depression, anxiety, and every other kind of diseases like that. Why? Your body is constantly withdrawing the chemicals that they were supposed to use. So they are paralyzed consistently because you're always going through a stressful situation. And that is why your immune system stops working and diseases happen. As little drops of water makes mighty ocean, it is accumulated stress that paralyzes our faculties and immune systems. We can't stop stressful events from happening, but we all can learn how to manage the impacts they have on us. Okay, my number 10 question. If you would love to take responsibility and also learn how to deal with your stress and mental health challenges, I want you to make a pledge hand like this. And we will say this together. I desire to have a good life, in good health, and I promise to take responsibility to learn and take care of my mental health so I can live my full years and fulfill my purpose on earth. Okay. The next slide, there is something I would like to show you there. If you want to learn how to manage your stress, so you can go on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and follow Therapo Office, T-E-R-A-P-O, Therapo. Follow us, you can see the training there, and God bless every one of us. Thank you.
I appreciate the young man that handled the watermark this morning. The Lord bless you richly. And of course, I know he was talking about a topic that of course affects a lot of people. Stress is not new to so many of us, except you are not even aware when you go through stress. And like I did mention in those 10 questions, you see that there are a lot of us going through stress without even knowing that you are going through stress. The Lord bless you, my brother. Really good.